And welcome back to Subconsciousness, guys. Silver Dreamcrafter here. I'm coming at you with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Jeez, I love this game so much. So now after we got the slingshot for 30 rupees, you want to come back up here and, well, as we're passing by... Ah, just in time, Jake. I delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you thought it would, right? Well, have a good one. He like walks by, he's like, don't freaking tell him there's a giant-ass spider on the ladder. I don't know how he got down with it, so first use the slingshot, boom, right there. Don't talk to the children yet. You're going to want to go see what Russell left you in your room. So we got to go up the ladder, in the door, wait for another loading screen. But I still don't think the loading screen's that bad. And this indoor, like, just music is so pleasant. So come in here, open up the chest, and we get our first weapon, the wooden sword. I think that's so cool. Russell returned it after honing it for you. It's easy to use, just press B. It's not working! You can't actually use weapons or anything indoors. And also, if you haven't noticed, you can't run real fast indoors either. So now let's go talk to the children, because now that we have even more dangerous weapons, I'm sure they'll be thrilled. So come over here and talk to him. Jake has a slingshot! Whoa! Wow, you had enough money to buy it, Jake? And so technically, I love how they did this. They kind of masked the tutorial into like you giving the kids a demonstration. I thought that was just clever. So here we go. Preparations complete. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. I can't believe you two brats are so obsessed about this. It just shows the little boys you both still are. These two idiots will never shut up about it, so I guess you must show them, Jake. I love that too. It's just so typical little girl. She's just as excited. And boom. Yeah. Whoa, you hit it, you hit it. Baby is unimpressed. I look at the manual and blah, 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 L target, yeah. So you don't actually have to hit the other targets, but I like to just for practice. Its controls are pretty good. You'd think it'd be a little harder to use than like the one in Ocarina of Time, but it's actually easier. I mean, hitting all these targets, no problem. And then just, you know, blow the heads off these two scarecrows, and they'll love it. See, now the baby. Whoa, amazing, Jake. Yeah, thanks, Jake. Alright, and next they want the sword demonstration. Gee, you really are amazing, Jake. Yeah, you are. You can use swords and slingshots and everything. Hey, yeah, that reminds me. You've got to teach us how to use a sword, too. Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. Wow, they want us to teach them how to use a sword. Yes! In order to, like, beat monkeys. Alright, seems legit. Alright. Alright, first off, I want to see that move. The slice. You just swing a B, right? So, yeah, another guise of a tutorial, and, so he imitates your moves. So, he's all pumped. Wow, horizontal slice. Was that it? Was it? I think I've seen you do a vertical slice before, too. You know, by pressing B and L targeting. Alright, next. Ooh, I want to see that other move, Jake. Yeah, the one where you just tilt up forward and L targeting and press B to flex your muscles and stab. This one is actually really hard. Oh, please. The stab. And this one is actually kind of hard. And, see, I messed up on that one. Whatever. Shut up. That baby is so mean. There you go. Now you stab. That is so hard to do on the Wii, I tell you what. Ooh, Jake, just amazing. Since you're at it, how about you show us that other move? You know, a little twirly thing you do? I love it. What do you call it? A spin attack? Like, it's real hard to briefly hold B and release it. Ugh, that baby just creeps me out. So just hold B and release it. They just teach you how to use your sword. Oh, wow. Thanks, Jake. I'm sorry you had to waste your time with these little brats when you must be tired from doing all the important stuff you do. That's... I love that. Hey, wait. You gotta show us jump attack before you go. You know, the one where you go, hi-ya! And leap through the air. I mean, the one where you just hold it down and press A. Oh, yeah. Real tough. All right. Get ready to have your mind blown. Boom! Whoa! Oh, they love it. If there is a self-esteem booster, that is it right there. Any video game, that's got my vote for self-esteem booster. Thanks, Jake. So, I think I get it. Kinda. Maybe not. Jeez. So this means anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up. Hooah! And there it is now. Quickly, children, we must chase after it with sticks and beat the crap out of it. So come here, you! Yeah, so they all run into the woods. They shouldn't be doing that. So we must give chase. A bit of forewarning. Just bring Rapidash. Do it. You gotta bring her. You'll get to a point where you have to jump a fence, and there'll be horse grass there. So it's just easier to just bring her from the start. So let's race on. So there's Beth, I think is her name. And there's Mallow, the creepy baby. And then Tallow's nowhere to be seen, so he went farther into the woods. I'm surprised the gate was not locked. That was kind of a blunder on someone's part. Because I know it was locked last night when me and Russell came. Russell and I came back. So welcome to the Foreign Woods. Foreign Woods. Which is first Providence. Well, second Providence, I guess you could say. And just hop over this fence. I don't know how Mallow or Tallow and the monkey got over it. Now coming through here, you're gonna come through here and you're gonna want to R and A to stop. You can come over here, detour a little bit because this is really cool. Pretty important. I don't think you can actually advance without talking to this guy. So let's talk to him. Whoa, an Aordanian, hey guy. So acorn head, dude. He's got an acorn on his head. Listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering out in the woods without a lantern. Just because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. There are tons of caves and dank spots around here, like your mom. Oh, they get pretty dark even in the middle of the day. Here, y'all. Here. Go on, guy. Take this. So this guy's just cool. He's chilling out in the woods with birds sitting in his hair and stuff, and then he just gives us a lantern. Whatever. So now we have a lantern. And we have oil. See, I sell lantern oil here. I'm just trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, guy. See, as long as you got oil fuel in your lantern, let's see if you can light fire to stuff. Yeah, you're the best. Go on, guy. Try setting fire into that big pot. All right, dude. Light up the pot, man. So just come over here and light up his pot. That's right. See, it's on fire, guy. Yeah, you keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need. And if it runs out of oil, you come see me to get refilled. And now is the time you want to start really rupee grinding. You want to save up 100 rupees for that guy. Because not only will he give you lantern oil, he'll give you an extra bottle. And that'll be the first one. So first real enemy of the game, a Deku Baba. Jump out at you. And you just use your basic, tactics that you learned. And after you kill it, its head shrivels up. Yeah, I know. Gruesome. And pick up some pumpkin seeds. There we go. And you found a play wooden sword. It's Talos. So, well, we're on the right track at least. So we lost his sword, so that means he's defenseless. I mean, he really didn't have a defense to begin with, but whatever. So there's some keys in here, basic enemies. There are keys, rats, and then Deku Babas. Nothing that'll really, put a hurting on you. And just do basic dark cave and a typical Zelda obstacle, 3D Zelda obstacle that is. When you come to a web, a spider web of any kind, you can burn it. Alright, so let's light that up here. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could actually do that. But there are these pots that are hanging in the spider webs, and you want to actually... Here, I'm going to put away my lantern real fast. And pick up some rupees from that. Because again, I said you want to be rupee grinding really hardcore, so you can get 100 rupees. For the lantern wheel guy, huh? Come back here. Alright, you can see the glowing eyes of the keys. And then there's a Deku Baba there. So they're gonna gang rape you, so you wanna be one step ahead of the competition. And make sure they don't do that. And there's a little chest back here. Link, get in front of there you go. Kick it open and you got yourself 20 rupees. Or 10 rupees, I'm sorry. They don't give you 20 rupees. That would be too good. So we're already back up to almost 30 rupees. Burn another spider web. And I believe that's it. We're out of the cave. So nothing you can't deal with. And now we're at the second half of Foreign Woods. This place will be very different later. Now you'll notice on your map that there will be, here's some moblins. You want to just start wailing on them. Two mechanics now introduced. You can hold down, while running, hold down B, and Link will do that. Or, in the middle of a roll, hit A, and in the middle of that, hold B, and he'll do this really cool, like, rolling stab thing, which is so cool. Really useful, too, if you're just, like, running up upon an enemy. So, Yeah! Let's just take down this moblin. The violence, so great when enemies would just blow up on contact with sword. You got some keys up here, no big deal. Nothing you can't handle. Slingshot, that one. Jeez, I remember this game first came out. I had it pre-ordered. I was so excited on the day it was set to come out, and I ran home. I was in like 7th grade at this time, and I ran home. I was so excited. Mom, where's my game? Where's my game? And she was playing it up. Oh man, like I don't know, honey. They didn't have it at the store. I didn't get it for. Like if you wanted the definition of crestfallen, that was me. So get the small key over here. And then later side note, typical Zelda fashion. If you see torches, light them up. Something good's bound to happen. So anyway, back to the story. I was just crestfallen, distraught. I was so upset because I wanted that game so bad. Didn't get you that piece of heart. And then she walks into the living room, literally 5 minutes later, of like watching me, like almost sobbing. And she hands me the game, and I was so excited. I ran right into my room, popped it in my GameCube right away, and I just began playing. It was just great. Just one of those things. It was like I haven't really pre-ordered many games in my life. I believe three I can think of off the top of my head. There was Pokemon Emerald when that first came out, and my best friend at the time lost my guide that I got with it. I was so mad at him. Oh, because that whole package was like $50 for like game guide and the guide and all that, and I was so mad at him because that was a hard save, just like $50, being a kid and all. And then I pre-ordered this one, and the only other game I pre-ordered was Skyward Sword, and I was so mad at that too because instead of GameStop, I figured to go to like a secondhand games, well, not a secondhand game store, but kind of like a knockoff GameStop kind of thing. I went to one of those, and because I was one of the 2 people who had pre-ordered Skyward Sword in that shop, so I felt great because I was gonna get everything with it. The day it comes out, I get a call, not from the shop, but from my friend, who's the only other one who pre-ordered the game from that shop, and she told me on the phone. Called me at work. This was great. I'm glad she did. Ow, I got hit. What? I got hit? What? Gosh, I'll kill you. I've killed for less. But anyway, she called me at work and to tell me that they did not have it in. That they would not have it for another day. I was furious because everyone else, literally everyone else, whoa, hey, woo, you're super. Now just buy something, hey. Yeah, that's great. You can actually steal from this guy, but my ethics tell me not to. Anyway, I was furious because all of my friends were playing it and I wasn't, and they were texting me, oh, dude, this is the greatest game in the world, isn't it? And I'm like, don't tell me anything. I don't have it yet. I was so mad. And then I get there the next day. I'm furious. I get in there. They're like, you got my game? They're like, yeah, we got it. So I get there, and they handed me the game. That's it. I did not get my special Wii controller or anything. Never again. Always go GameStop, guys. And on that note, I'm going to have to end it off right here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.